Mum, guess what?
Let's see. What's this excitement for, my dear? You know I'm not good at guessing. I just finished smoking the fishes Roseline brought us about 2 weeks ago. It's beginning to get soft. I had to smoke it again because we still have enough to last us 1 month, and I'm being miserly with it such that I can't even allow maggots have a taste of it. So, I'm tired. You go ahead and share the good news.
Ta-da, he proposed.
He? Who is the he that proposed?
Come on, Mum. Kelvin, of course. Who else?
Oh, I see.
What's the problem? You should be happy for me.
I should be happy for you, Arya, but I am not. You see, the first day you brought Kelvin into this house, I told you he cannot make you happy in life. Why not allow God choose for you? His choice is still the best for you.
I see where you are going, Mum. Kelvin is God's choice for me. He is God-fearing, tongue-talking, handsome, with much love for me. He is equally very rich. Considering my height, I've always thought I wouldn't get a man to marry me, but yet again, his height matches mine perfectly.
Is Roseline aware of this proposal?
Like I need her consent to get married. Roseline does not have a say in this, Mum. I told her about it already and she didn't seem excited. Who cares though? She is only jealous. She does not even have a boyfriend, let alone someone proposing to her.
Why not give this some time, dear? You are just 23 years of age and you just barely finished from the university. You've still got time. At least secure a job first.
No, Mum, I totally disagree with you. Do I need to remind you that Uncle Lulu's daughter Fina married at the age of 20 as a graduate? Besides, you drum it into my ears often that a woman will not be in her prime forever. So what changed now?
You are right about all you have said. At the same time, it pays to get it right. Kelvin is not a born-again child of God. What has light got to do with darkness, Arya? You should know this yourself. You can't pitch tent with the devil.
Says who, Mother? Who says he is not born again? I gave you his profile earlier. He has promised to take care of you and I don't want to live the life of a pauper like you and Dad. You both lived in poverty till he died. I won't make same mistake as you.
Keep quiet this minute. I will not have you speak of your father in such disrespectful manner.
Okay, Mum. There is no going back and forth on this matter. It's either you allow me get married to Kelvin or either of 3 things happen. Firstly, I'll run away and you'll never see me again. Secondly, I'll kill myself, and thirdly, I'll do something irrational right here and now. Trust me, you don't want to know what that is.
You are all I've got and I do not want to lose you. Bring the young man home and let me give my blessings for this marriage.
Oh, thank you, Mum. You are the best.
Oh my, I feel so afraid for my daughter's future. Dear Lord, please guide and protect her.
What is going on, Kelvin? We just returned from honeymoon a few minutes ago and it seems I'm with a total stranger and not my husband. Who are those guys we met in the living room drinking and dancing bare-chested? You even collected the alcoholic drink that was given to you and gulped it down almost immediately. Also, the gateman treated you like a help in your own mansion. The house is a total mess. Everywhere is just dirty and stinking. Is this not the same house I visit during courtship? Answer me, Kelvin. I need answers.
The answer you desperately need can wait till another time. For now, I'm starving. The guys in there are 10 in number. With us, that makes it 12. Prepare some movita for us to eat. The protein and everything else you'll need is in the freezer. I believe you know your way around. I'll go join the guys.
How am I supposed to prepare samuvita for 12 people successfully without disgracing my mother? My melon soup is always a hit back to back. I will just add some bitter leaf to it. I guess I'll cook that with it so it can make up for whatever shortcomings the samuvita might have. Beef, cow skin and stockfish will do just fine as companions. I'm really not in the mood to cook, but I just have to obey my husband. I am officially exhausted. Phew, it's been a long day. I'll just shower and go right to bed. I can't even hear voices anymore. The living room that was noisy few minutes ago is now as silent as a graveyard. I can only hear the sound of esophagus welcoming my lumpy samuvita. It has lumps the size of a toddler's fist. I couldn't save it. Mum, please forgive me for disgracing you. But it seems the guys didn't notice the lump because they are all eating with much gusto.
So my dear, I have the answers to your questions.
Before you go on, I felt so humiliated last night. Why would you ask me to get off the bed to sleep on the floor while one of those guys slept beside you on the bed? No privacy at all. I felt so much pain that my heart ached. I had thought we would have a moment as husband and wife, but tears became my companion and mosquitoes sang melody to my ears.
You shouldn't have interrupted me, I was still coming there. No need for beating about the bush. I'll hit the nail on the head right away. Arya, this union was built on lies and deceit. To start with, I do not own this mansion as I have you believe, I only work here as one of the errand boys. Our boss would be returning home soon, so that means we would be homeless in a couple of weeks. You know what that means. I drink and smoke, I am not a child of God at all. All those speaking in tongues and Christian brother stuff was mere acting. The boy that slept beside me last night is my roommate, so he has every right to sleep in his space. You are the stranger.
No, this can't be true. You mean you are just an errand boy as against a businessman who is into importing and exporting? So what about the huge amount of money you do send to me, the times you took me shopping in different expensive cars, the expensive engagement ring which I advised we used as the wedding band so you wouldn't be spending more money on another band, the expensive phone you gifted my mother?
Everything was planned and arranged, Arya. All was in a bid to get you. I know your type. It was just a bet between my friends and I. I've known you before coming to ask you out. You parade yourself about like a peacock and look down on guys that had interest in you. None succeeded. I simply gave you what you wanted. I became a member of your church for a reason and the rest is history. Are you sure you are a child of God yourself? Because I believe you would have been warned. That's the work of the Holy Spirit, as you Christians puts it, right? Then maybe you don't have the Holy Spirit at work in your life.
You have ruined my life, Kelvin.
That reminds me, I would be returning this wedding band from where I got it. It was borrowed and I hope you invested the money you have received from me well. Because here is reality, no more money or place to lay our head in a few weeks from now. Welcome to my world, Arya Thomas.
Oh my God, what have I brought upon myself? Me, Arya, most sought after. My beauty turned heads wherever I went. Right from my teenage years I've had suitors, but I wasn't ready for marriage then. I was a beauty to behold and no one passed by without compliments. I have a commanding height supported with curves at the right places. My eyeballs are crystal white and with a long hair that people mistook for hair extension. I am the definition of an hourglass shape. I was the sisters coordinator of the youth wing of my local church, committed and God-fearing, or that was what I had people believe. I never knew I was deceiving myself. I paraded myself as a child of God when deep down in my heart I know I had never for once surrendered my life to Christ. I went to church regularly and was involved in almost all the church activities. Members commended me and mothers used me as an example to their erring youths. I sure knew how to wear the mama cap well. Whenever I handled the Bible study in church, people would not stop commenting on how blessed they are to have me, with the way I dissected the word, bringing light to it and making it simple for all to understand. I do wonder how I was able to pull off those moments. It was just about the activity for me, my heart was not in it at all. It was all in a bid to secure a good husband. It was in my deceit I met Kelvin. He was vibrant, tongue-talking, and he had an aura about him that people find hard to resist. Soon, the sisters were all attracted to him like ants to sugar. I was one of those sisters, but I had piped low so as not to mess my mama status. My joy had known no bounds the day he disclosed to me that I was most preferred by him among all other sisters. I patted myself at the back for having a good catch of a man for husband despite my deceit and reckless past, and vowed to turn a new leaf once married. Good guys are found in the church, I had said to myself. Hence, my deceit and activity in the church. Once a relationship started with him, I stopped attending church altogether. The hunter has become the hunted. What an irony. My friend Roseline never supported the relationship. I made my mother agree to our union under duress. Mother, please forgive me. You saw it and warned me, but I wouldn't listen. Please learn from my story. If you are serving the Lord wholeheartedly, continue, and if you are living in deceit, remember that God cannot be mocked. Retrace your steps and get it right with your Creator today. There is a reward for whatever we do, be it good or bad. For me, I brought this upon myself. I cannot return to my mother, it is a taboo where I come from. I guess I'll just pitch tent with this stranger and whatever package that comes with it, for better for worse, in sickness and in health, till death do us part.